Good afternoon. Welcome to Taylor Sportsplex. First game of a four-game set here from the Tier 1 Elite Hockey League Showcase. Fox, two games today. First game right now against the LA Junior Kings. Fox comes in sporting a 1-1 record against LA. Won the first game in Detroit, lost the second game in Phoenix. Fox will be without Jack Langen today, serving a one-game suspension. Be back for the evening game. Going to start Mason Martin in net, Easton Ball, Braxton Penny, Kai Mawanu at forward, Leland Henning, and Andrew Prochalk at D. Hey, that's good. Penny in to take the draw. Wins it clean to Andrew. Andrew goes back to Lenny. Lenny up ahead to Ball, chips in deep right to LA. Braxton takes this away in the slot, kicks it out to the wall, takes a hit. LA with the puck. Chips through, gets past Andrew, in one-on-one on Lenny. Lenny forces the backhand shot in deep. Again, I apologize for this view. This is about the best we can do. There is bleachers along the side by the benches, but the boys are in the way for a third of the rink, so it's not an ideal spot either. And, of course, the three games to play at Taylor are all on this rink this weekend. That's why I'm down here. Pushers line out now. Granville and Delaney at D. Puck with Dylan. Dylan gets a pick from Ryder. Dylan cuts in. Shot. Glove save. Same time, stay out. Draw one by Ryan. Parker drops for Ryder. Ryder gets to the middle. Walks in. Shot just over the crossbar. Granville stabs. Doesn't get there, but Adams does. Dylan with the hit. Ryder with the puck. Ryder walks in. Shot to Ryan. Loose in the crease. LA comes out with it. Chipped out of its own glove down by Granville. Stood up at the red line. Up top B side to Dylan. He flips this up. Hits the netting whistle. And Taya Hart Thornton. Coops Fink. Draw at center ice. Hartz wins this. Fink stabs. Rolling puck. Gets out the red line. Chips in deep. Oh, we're going to get an icing. I think was just short of the red, obviously just short of the red line. And Ryan's line out for the D zone draw. Mason with the glove save. Takes up one again by LA. Then 22, knocked down, shot, loose, save Martin. Takes up one by Ryan. Coops and Fink tied us up. Coops backhands it right to Dylan. It's in the speed though. Pulls it out. Skates out now. Dylan cuts to the middle. Dylan puts this deep in the corner. Picks this up. Cycles it to Ryan. Off the boards. Turned over. Adams gets it. Bouncing puck. Comes here to Dylan. Dylan up top. Coops. Oh, hits Ryder right in front. Goes wide. Ryder skates off. Puck in Ryan's feet. Dylan has that poked off his stick back into the corner. Ryan with it. Tied up to Kale. Shoot, save. Loose. Ryan saved. Kale over the net. Dylan with the hit. Through the middle, connects. In deep. Nope. LA with it out in front of their bench, trying to throw it in. Hits Coops. Comes back to him. Coops over to Antea. Or rather to Fink. Fink sends one on. Goalie saves into the corner. Antea in the corner with Hartz. Comes free to LA. LA with it. Kale forces them back. Behind the net. Then in deep. Kale with the hit. Puck in deep. How is that not icing? Okay. To Krochok in his feet. Backhands it along Lenny. Lenny runs it around for Kale. Kale takes a look. Through the middle. Far side. Too far for Krochok. Icing. Kale with a couple of grade A chances there. Shoots one just over the net. Faceoff will be to the right of Mason. Ryan's line out. Or not Ryan. Penny's line out. Faceoff one to Kai. Ball's out there for Day. Kai skates in. Andrew draws middle. Kai throws the brakes on. Taken away. And Day in the corner now. Puck pops free to LA. Out of the zone, Andrew. Andrew with it. The dot chips into Day. Or to Kai, rather. Kai tied up. Turned over. LA skates this out. In on Lenny. Lenny with the hit. Puck in deep on Marty. Mason puts it behind the net. Kai skates into this. Off the boards. Day doesn't get this. Penny does, though. Penny tries to move back to Andrew. Andrew with it in front of his bench. Spins out of the contact. Still with it. Red line. Andrew chips in deep. LA takes the puck. Kai with the hit. Puck on LA stick. Kai takes it away. Bouncing puck up to the blue line. Parker keeps this in. Parker walks to the middle. Over to Ryan. Shoots over the net. Kai goes for the hit. Misses. Puck pops free to Parker, though. Ryan delays. Tries to chip to Parker. Taken by LA. All the way down now. LA turns over Ryan to Parker. Parker skates this in. Goes wide. Parker drives. Shoots. Side of the net. Puck's tied up. Adams back out there after taking that shot to the chest. Dylan steps. Keeps this in. LA still with it now. We're around the other way. Fox with a lot of pressure here. Dylan with the hit. Puck free to LA. And now Parker, he pokes that away. Parker, red line, blue line. Delaney slows down. Shot hits the skate. Goes wide. Comes to Toysher now. Ryan gets the top. Walks down low. Shot. Just wide. I think LA got a piece of that. Sent it wide. Toysher up to Granville. Or to Delaney rather. The fake. That shot's blocked. Comes out 2-on-2. LA throws this deep. Mason stops it on his backhand. Behind the net. Chips it to Fink. Fink up ahead to Kale. Kale with a lot of room. Skates this up. Throws it in. Cross corner for Hartz. Puck off the board. Hartz through the crease. Comes over to Kale. Down low to Antea. Antea spins with it. Takes a look. Tied up. Puck pops free. Antea in his feet. Gets it back. Puck comes to Kale. He moves it far corner for Hartz. Hartz first one there. Takes the hit. Chip past him. LA with it now. Escape. Through the middle. Connects. Far side. In on Coop. Spin pass. Taken away by Hartz. Up to the point. Chipped around by Fink. Fink by himself. Fox with the change. Fink gets this puck deep enough. Fox changes. In on Coops now. Coops pokes this away. Right to LA though. Poked away by Ball. Loose in the middle. Penny. Up to Ball. Ball enters the zone. Ball goes wide. He's got to move. Save. Tried to go 5-hole. Got up in the corner now with Penny. Puck pop free to the blue line. No call here. Penny tries to glove this down. LA moves it out of the zone. Ball stood up at center ice. Dumped in deep by LA. Lenny's the first one there. Moves it to Andrew. Andrew with time. Oh, tries to drag around. Has that taken away. Turnover down low. Lenny bails him out though. Pops this out of the zone. Right to LA though. They throw this back in deep. No icing. Andrew gives Trace. Mason plays it great to LA. Shot, save, Loose scores. Mason tried to play that out of harm's way after a turnover by the D. Played it right to an LA player. He moves it. I can't tell if he shot it off Mason backdoor or if he just moved it backdoor. Easy empty net tap in for LA. Pushes line back out there with Duraney and Granville. Turned over by Duraney. Ryan gets back, pops this out of zone. LA moves it through the middle. Rolling puck, drug in. Shot, Mason saves. Parker with the puck behind the net now. Parker rims for Ryder. Ryder lets this go. Dylan skates into it. Chips it to Ryan. Ryan enters. Walks in. Shot is blocked on net. Covered. LA changes here. Ryan's line stays out. Duraney and Granville. It's off one to Ryder. Moves it up to Parker. Poked away from him. LA off to the races. Granville angles him away. Shot over the net. Rims all the way around to Dylan. Through his feet, misses Ryan. LA picks it up. Parker takes it away, though. Parker walks in. Shot. Hits the blocker up out of play. Hart's his line out with Fink and Coops. Hartz wins this up to Fink. Fink sends one through. Save. Comes to the wall. Tail with the hit. Puck deep to Coops. He throws it back in deep. Tail's got a touch up. And Taya hard after it now. Taya through the middle. Connects. LA turned over to Hartz. On the blue line. And Taya tries to move one to Kale. Gets taken by LA. LA throws this in their own zone. Kale gets chased now. Puck taken by LA out of the zone. Chip through the middle. Penny takes this away. Collision comes back to LA. Puck moved in deep now by LA. Rims past Costa. He picks it up far corner. Costa backhands this along. That's on edge. That's going to be an icing. No, it's not. We'll play along. Just kidding. Puck reverse behind Braxton. Through the middle. LA connects. Kochuk tips this. Too far for Kai. Bounces off an LA stick to ball. Ball enters. Walks in. Shoots wide. Andrew at the blue line. Puck comes to Kai. Kai tries to drop, hits a skate, comes back to Kai. Kai sends one through, hits ball in front of the net, goes wide. Fox again with a lot of pressure, just can't find it. Through the middle, Andrew pokes this away, gets it at the red line, tips in deep for Kai. Kai at the blue line, Andrew behind him. Kai goes through the feet into the corner. Kai picks this up, evades the hit, spins, gets help from Adams, rims to Ryan. D's getting changed, he's got nowhere to go with it, walks through the middle. Ryan shot, glove save. Face off here in the Fox offensive zone. 7:48 left. First period. Ryan's line out there with Duraney and Granville. LA wins this. Ryder swipes at it, gets past him. Dylan ties him up. Dylan's going to get a penalty here. Fox is going to go to the PK. LA with it. Touched up by Granville. Whistle. Dylan to the box for a hook. Kochuk and Adams and Toyster, Duraney and Coops. 2-minute PK here for Fox. Clean win by LA up to the point. D to D. Up top now, swipes around Ryan. Through the middle. Shot over the net. Mason gets a paddle on it. Out of play. Takes off 1 to Fox. Hart skates this out. Throws it in near corner. Out there with Penny, Delaney, and Coops. LA behind the net with it. He's out near side. Skates through the middle. Goes wide, blue line. In deep. Coops gets there first, ties this up. Got Delaney in with him. Coops backhands this along. Hart tied up by the ref. Not out. Back into the corner. Centering pass doesn't connect. Top now, back down low into the corner. Moves it back to the point. Walks it over, middle. Bumper, out wide. Back to the middle, taken by Hartz and Penny. Hartz and Penny skate this out. Hartz goes wide. Hartz still with it. Takes the hit. Ties this up. Penny takes a change. And Tea's out. Tail out for Hartz now. 45 seconds left on the PK. LA still with it. D drop to the D. Tail in on the forecheck. LA drops. And Taya skates in now. Far side, connects. Krochal picks him up, pokes this out of the zone. And Taya overskates this. In on the forecheck now. Shipped in deep through the middle. Kale takes him away. Mason takes the puck. Throws it into the corner. Skips past Fink. Shot wide. Rims all the way around. Not out. D to D. Connects. Fink pokes this away. Ties it up along the boards. Moved in deep. Krochal. Fink takes a hit. Moves the rim for the point. LA still with it. And Taya forces them down low. 2 seconds and 1. That'll do it for the PK. Fox kills this off. Dylan out of the box. LA in the corner. Fink ties this up. Rims it for Antaya. Antaya is going to hit Dylan. Dylan out of the box. He's got Kai with him. Dylan delays. Over to Kai. Shoots. Saved. Covered. Good delay by Dylan there. Finds Kai. Kai, not a lot of room, and on his backhand, tried to stuff 1-5 hole. Day joins ball. Kai. Delaney, Granville. Rimmed around. LA breaks this out. Chips ahead. Granville with the hit. Up comes to Delaney. Parker rims for Kai. Kai opens up, takes a look. Backhands it for ball. Ball collects, and got Day up ahead. Skates this in, takes a big hit, goes down. Day with the hit in the corner. LA with the puck. Through the middle. Ball chases him around the net. Through the middle, connects. Day forces him back. LA still with it though. And in deep now. Mason out to play it. Gathers on his forehand. Takes it back in. LA covers this well. Chips through the middle of the Day. Day jumps out of Parker's reach. He chips ahead to Kai. Kai sets a little pick. Parker walks in. 3-on-1. He has that taken from him. LA with it. Ryan's line out now. Ryan forces him to dump it deep. Krochal and Delaney back with Mason. Delaney backhands one to Andrew. He moves it to Ryder. Ryder through the middle. Hits a stick. Comes right to Andrew though. Andrew goes wide. Andrew in the zone at the dot. Shot. Glove save. Sox has to be out shooting LA 3-1 right now. Nothing to show for it. Fisher wins this draw. Andrew drops for Adams. Adams sends one through. Knuckle pucks into the corner. Dylan picks this up. Goes to breaks on. Takes a hit. Ryan with the puck. Ryan tied up. Dylan back into help now. Moves it along D side. Taken by LA. Rims around. Lenny keeps this in. Takes a hit. Gets it to Ryder. Ryder right into the middle. Ryan shoots. Scores! Fox ties it back up. Ryan Toyster from Ryder Adams and Leland Henning. 3:44 left, first period. And Taya Hart-Storrington, Lenny Crochalk. Face off. Tail moves this for Lenny, misses him. Lenny skates into it, plays the body. Andrew had the puck in the corner now. Throws the brakes on, tries to rim it through the middle, hits the stanchion. Kale pokes it out of the zone though. Backhanded in by LA. Lenny to Andrew. Andrew tries to go to Kale, turned over. 2-on-0. Mason shoots, or Mason saves rather off the shot. Through the middle. Not sure if I got blocked or not. Just fanned on. Move down deep. Kale blocks this, goes into the corner. Andrew picks him up, puck rim back up to the point, D to D, out of the zone. Kale on the forecheck, forces him to throw it in deep. LA has to tag up, Fox gets a change. Andrew picks this up, rims it, skips off the wall at the ball. Ball, backhands this. No, he doesn't. Taken away by LA. Puck in deep, bouncing puck. Ball, think. Off the boards, out of the zone. LA with it, D to D in the neutral zone. Thrown in deep. Mason blockers this into the corner. Crochalk still out there. Long shot for him. Turned over. Andrew has his stick thrown out of his hands. Mason covers. Ty takes exception to something after the whistle. No penalties. He is getting the talking to from the ref right now. Penny in to take this draw. Ties it up, wins it back with the butt of the stick to Coops, who rims it around to Kai. Kai picks it up, takes it back in the D zone, overskates this through the middle, picked off by LA. LA, that's going to be offside. No, it's not. Wow. Puck in the zone. Centering pass taken away by Kai. Kai skates this out. Gets the red line. Through the contact. Kai still with it. Kai tries to dip under the hit. LA takes the puck. Penny skates in, though. Gets it back to Kai. Kai turns, shoots over the net. That's three quality chances. Penny on the doorstep slams one off the pad. That's three quality slot chances Fox has had go an inch or two over the net. Push this line out now. Minute 45 left. Fink rims one ahead. Kai can't get there. Puck top free to Ryan though. Ryan enters, goes wide. Pokes off his stick, gets it right back. Top of the circle. Ryan through the middle. Hits a skate. Turned over. LA off the glass. Out of the zone. Granville races after it. No icing. Granville picks this up to the right of Mason. Granville ridden down. Moved along. Far corner. Duraney through the middle. Hits Ryder. Off his stick. LA takes it. Pitches in deep. Skips over Granville's stick into the corner. Jack picks this up. Evades the hit. Goes to Ryder. Chips is high. Glove down by LA. They've got a delay. Now they throw it in deep. Mason on his backhand. Stops this behind the net. Granville, Duraney, Lakefield. Came by LA along the wall. They throw this down to the corner. He catches it. Takes a look in the middle. Now skates it up to the point. Drop back down to the hash mark. Backhanded along. Parker ties his man up. Takes the puck. Parker has his stick tied off the glass. Out of the zone. LA still with it. Dylan swipes at it. Taken by LA. Still in the zone. 25 left. Dylan still stuck out there. Puck in deep. Parker with the body. Rimmed around. Day races over. He doesn't. No, I think he does get the puck. Comes all the way out. No icing. Andrew forces him to reverse the deep. Hart skates into it. Knocked off this puck. LA with it. And that will do it for the period. I'm going to start with Coops and Fink, Ball, Penny, Molyneux. 1-1 tie. Toyster's the goal scorer. Penny skates in, takes the draw. Wins this to Kai. Kai fakes the drop to Fink, takes it to the blue line, to Ball. Indy. Love down by LA. Penny skates into it. Braxton cuts to the middle, drops to Easton. Puck in the corner. Easton takes a hit, gets the puck back, turned over. LA exits through the middle, pass doesn't connect. Fink with the hit. Puck with LA. Red line deep. Mason out to play this. Takes a peek, throws it off the boards. Kai pops this to Braxton. Braxton takes a hit, moves the puck to Kai. Kai evades the hit. LA with the puck. D side now, D to D in front of the net. That's Fox in the change. Ryan gets back. Soft pass hits Lenny. Lenny goes down. Fox is going to get a power play here. Andrew with the puck. Ryan goes wide, drops to Dylan, far side, taken by LA. Fox, 16:03 left in the second period, will go to the power play. First of the game. It'll be 2 minutes for a rough. Oyster, Adams, Lakefield, Krochok, Duraney. One by Ryan to Parker. Parker to Ryan. Ryan down low to Ryder over his stick. Ryder picks it up in the corner, moves it behind the net to Andrew. Rims it around. Ryder lets this come all the way up top to Parker. Or to Ryan, rather. Ryan through the middle, taken by LA. Loose in the middle. Oh, Ryder scores! That was just a bouncing puck off a deflection. Adams backs it in the back of the net. Fox with a power play goal. Not how they designed it, but in the back of the net regardless. Forward stay out. Henning comes out for Duraney. No talk with him. Face off LA. Soft chip past Ryan. Andrew stymies this. Through the middle, bouncing puck. Ryan gathers. Cuts in. Beats the D. Shot. Save. Dylan swipes at the rebound. Couldn't gather it. Puck out of the zone. 2-on-2. And Lenny takes this away. Ryan with the puck now. Boisher up ahead for Krochuk. Tips in deep. Gives chase. Taken by Dylan. Backhanded to Ryan. In the corner. LA with it now. Ryan picks his pocket. Gets some help from Adams. Moves the puck up to Andrew. Andrew walks the blue line. Gets to the middle. Takes a shot. Goes through the legs. Down low to Adams. Adams in the corner with it. Goes to the middle for Dylan. That's picked up. Puck is thrown all the way down by LA. It's on Mason, though. He's got to play it. Covers. Hart's line was Hart's with Thornton and Jay, Granville and Duraney. D-zone draw to the right of Mason. Comes to Parker. Skates it around the net. Through the middle, he's got Kale. Throws it behind him, taken by LA. Enters his zone. Poked away by Parker. Oh, yeah, that's a dangerous play. Couple of fours there. LA's four pushed right down on the back of Parker's Breezers as he was going into the corner. Parker's up, out to the bench. Nope, never mind. Stays out there for the power play. Same five that just scored a couple minutes ago. See if we can't zoom in a little bit here. I apologize if it comes down this way. I'm going to probably miss it, but we'll try to get zoomed in for the power play. Draw one. Parker with it. Walks the blue line. Down to Ryan. Ryan tries to drop for Parker. Taken away. LA off to the races. Parker gets back. Forces them to turn around with it. Throw it in deep. Mason lets Parker know he's got time. Parker hooks it ahead for Ryan. Ryan skates this all the way down. Through the middle. Doesn't connect. Andrew reaches. Parker keeps it. Shot through. Save. Covered. 1:28 left in the power play. Ball, Penny, Molyneux, Coops, Fink out now. Penny takes this draw, ties up, won by Ella. Fink gets to the corner with Penny. Puck rimmed up top to Coops. Sends one down, tip on net, save in the corner, Braxton. Rimmed all the way down. Mason out to play it. That's it for Costa. Costa behind the net for Kai. Kai with speed. Cuts middle. Kai goes wide, tries to drop, skates it in instead. All the way around the net, up top to Coops. Coops to Fink, 45 seconds left. Fink back to Coops. Coops sends one through, that's blocked. LA with numbers now. Kai evens it up 2-on-2. LA chips through the middle. Good stick lift by Fink. Coops with it now. Goes back behind the net. Takes the drop to Kai. Turned over through the middle. Oh, man. It's a lucky bounce to Kai. Skates this in. Centers. Kicked by Hartz to Penny. Doesn't connect. Shot through the crease. That's going to come all the way out of the zone. Parker picks him up. 10 seconds left on the power play. Kai with it now. Zoom this back out a bit. D-Ray to Granville. Goes past him. Numbers now for LA. Through the middle. Taken by Parker. Hits a shin pad in the corner with Hartz. Poked away by Hartz. Kai still out there. Got to get off. Rims this around. Not going to get out. Rim down deep. Parker doesn't get there. LA player goes down. Parker does. From his knees, though, sends it through the middle. Connects with the deep. Back down into the corner. Parker goes down in front of Mason. LA shot. Hits the netting. Ryan out there with Kale and Dylan. I don't know what's going on with Ryder. Puck moved in deep. Lenny and Krochuk out there. Ryan heads up ice through the middle. Dylan has that poke past him. In deep. Dylan gives chase. Dylan turns him away. Turns him over. Puck in the corner. Off the boards. Kale keeps this in. Kale moves it back down for Dylan. Dylan to Ryan. Ryan gets a pick from Kale. Gives it back to him. Kale moves this in deep for Ryan. Ryan with it. Goal line up to... Oh, he's going for Andrew. Got picked off by LA. Gets by Lenny. Sauced over. Through the middle. It hits Dylan. Dylan right in the Mason side of the net. Have to check next shift. Make sure Ryder comes back out. Penny, Day, Ball, Fink, Coops. Penny wins this into the corner. Fink, Coops rather throws it right through the middle. Got lucky, but LA takes it. Walks down low. Fink, puts him in the corner. Coops. Backhands this along for Day. LA gets there first. Day takes him down. No penalty. LA slides this through the middle. Stood up by Fink. Side of the net. Mason saved. Fink with the puck. Jack with the room. He's got Penny up ahead. Throws one off the glass. It's going to not hit a Fox player. Comes to Braxton. Braxton to Day. Shoots. Save. Loose. Covered. All right. Adams is back out now with Toysher and Lightfield. Granville and Delaney are your deep pair. 10:48 left. Second period. Takes off win. Adams cycles it for Ryan. Ryan turns the corner, takes a hit. Going into support. Ryan drags it through as his pocket pick. LA tries to throw this through the middle. Taken by Granville. Batted in deep to Adams. Adams with Lightfield in the corner. Taken D side. LA now behind the net. Skates up. Front of the benches. Cuts middle. Dylan slides this out of harm's way. Ryan picks it up. Ryan enters 2-on-1 with Dylan. Ryan goes wide on his back end. Centers to Dylan. Shot saved. Up in the corner with LA throwing off the boards. Delaney's skate keeps it in over to Granville. Shot wide. Puck in the corner. Rimmed up. Granville's butt keeps it in. Now it's poked out past him. LA still with it. Thrown in deep. Icing. Hartz and Taya Thorrington. Henning. Delaney. 9:55. Second period. Nope, Henning's off. Krochok's time. Krochok and Durrani. Breaks up one to Kale, moves it down low. Taken by LA. They throw it right to Parker though. Cuts middle. Parker bouncing puck. Shoots. Save. Parker tied up. Taya tries to drag it through, turns it over. Through the middle. Andrew steps. Skates this in deep. Comes to Taya. He's got Kale with him. Hits in Taya's stick. Centers one. Kale side of the net. Doesn't get a shot on it. Kale with the hit. LA with the puck. Nope. And Taya with the puck. Tries to go to Kale in the middle. Turned over. Or I should say taken away by LA. Not turned over. Puck all the way down. LA with it. Tipped wide. Durrani skates into this. Throws it up. Hits Intea. Intea in deep. Hartz gets chased. He's got Kale with him. Tries to slide it over to him. Hartz goes down. Kale ties this up side of the net. Loose behind the net. Now it's covered. Good pressure again from that line. Penny and Ball, Coops and Fink, Molyneux. 9:01 left. Probably the next whistle here is going to be our ice cut. Face off, Ball up to Fink. One timer, save. All right, maybe I lied. Not the next whistle. Maybe the one after this. Nope, I was right. They are going to cut now. All right, back to the start of the second half here. 8:56 left, second period. Fox ahead 2-1. Teuscher and Adams, your goal scorers. Martin between the pipes. Granville and Duraney with Penny, Ball, and Molyneux. Offense's own draw for Fox. Braxton skates into the dot. Wins this to Ball. Ball up to Parker. Parker takes the drop to Ball. Goes wide, shoots over the net. Rims all the way around. Skips over JG's stick out of the zone. LA gets chased. They offside. Ball with the hit. Granville skates the puck out. Kicks it over to Penny. Penny red line. Deep. Hits a skate. Goes to Ball. Ball ridden off this. Sends one behind the net. It's taken by LA. They move it right up to Granville, though. He flips this in deep. I think he was just trying to pass it, but the puck rolled on him. Puck comes to LA. Kai cuts this off. Keeps it in the zone. Shot blocked. LA with it. Gets around Granville, but Ball on the back check. Slides this in deep. Teuscher's line over the boards now. Duraney switches and Henning's out. Granville heads to the bench now. Full change for Fox. Coach Chalk joins him. Ryan forces him back. Ryan with a hit in the corner. Adams holds the wall. It's tied up. Ryan moves this all the way around for Dylan. LA gets there. Dylan gets there first. Tied up. Swiped in deep by Teuscher. Too far for Adams. In the corner, LA rims this up. Dylan gets a piece of this. No icing. Puck on Mason's stick, side of the net. Thought about going up to Teuscher. Didn't. Leaves it for Andrew. Andrew behind the net. Over to Henning. Henning softly ahead for Teuscher. He comes back for this. Dylan drags it in on his back end. Throws the breaks down in the corner. Dylan cuts to the middle. He's bodied. Throws the puck along to Andrew. Andrew, other side. Flipped up. Goalie reaches the glove up and snags this. Taya, Thornton, Hartz, Fink, Coops. Hartz in to take the drop. Hartz wins this along the wall. Up in the air, Fink, gloves it down. Tries to throw it in deep, gets poked past him, comes to Costa, B side. Costa takes a look, goes behind the net with it. Moves it to Fink, he gets a stick on this, and Taya through the middle of Hartz. Hartz skates inside, he's got Kale with him. Poked along to Mattea. Mattea gets it in, shot wide. Rims in the corner, Mason, first one there. Tied up, gets help from Kale. Kale pokes this along, back into the scrum. Hartz, Kale, puck pops free, LA. Mattea through the middle, tied up, taken by LA. They enter, hits a skate, a Fink, pops back out of the zone. Hartz with Kale now, 2-on-2. Kale screens, Hartz, poked off his stick. Hartz gets back, tries to poke it along, stands his man up, puck in deep. Granville goes this off the boards for Kale. Tips to Kai. Kai overskates this, comes back to Kale. Kale to Parker. Parker walks in, around one. Parker slides it to Kai, shoots, scores! Kai from Duraney and Thornton, 6:09, second period. Day, Molyneux, Penny, Granville, Duraney. Kai breaks in, throws the brakes on, throws it down low, side of the net, behind the net. Penny's not going to get that. Off the boards by LA, right to Parker. Parker skates this through the middle, taking off his stick, LA with it. Day forces him back, pushed around him. Granville seals his man up, kicks the puck free to Penny. Penny turns in the D zone with it, cuts through the middle. Penny tripped down. We're going to get a call here. Granville hustles the puck in. Mason to the bench. Backdoor, save, cover. Oh, man, they're going to blow that dead. That puck ended up going in the net off a tip. I don't know that LA ever possessed it. They may have hit it, but LA to the box for a trip. Fox back to the power play. Ryan's line. Ryan, Dylan, Ryder, Delaney, Prochop. 5:38. Big moment here for Fox. They'll put the dagger in now. Jump up to a 3-goal lead. 5:38 left. Second period. Andrew shot through, tipped wide by Cloister. Dylan centers one. Ryan ties it up. Dylan behind the net right now. Dylan pops three. He's got Parker up ahead. Dylan spin shot wide. Ryan turns the corner. Down to Ryder. Ryder tries to go to Andrew backdoor. LA gets a stick on this. LA clears this out. Dylan picks it up. Dylan up ahead to Ryan. Ryan chips around the D to himself. Picks it up. He is mugged, turned over. LA goes down. Parker with the puck. Oops, forgot to hit start. 1:25 left on the power play. Light field with the puck. Drops for Delaney. Delaney to Prochop. Prochop switches. Now drops to Ryan. Ryan, a lot of traffic. Shoots. Scores! Cloister with the power play goal through a screen. Goalie never saw it. Excuse me, 4:53 left. Parks' line with Fink and Coops. Face off one up to Costa. Costa, Fink turned over, gets back, poked away, comes to Fink. Down low, LA on it, centers one, hits his skate, goes over to Kale. Kale off the boards, out of harm's way. Itea's going to skate into this. Walks in, shoots, wide. Up comes the Hearts out of the zone. He rims it back in, and Tea's got to tag up, and he does. Kale heads in on the forecheck now. Goalie plays it over to his D. Behind the net. LA through the middle. Kale with the hit. Puck in deep now. LA through the middle. Mason save. Side of the net. Comes to Itea. Turned over. Side of the net. Fink. Swipes just ahead for Itea. A little too far. LA with it. Enters the zone. Through the middle. Hits a skate. Pops out. LA still with it. Fink and his feet. Puck comes to Fink in the corner now. Fink takes a hit and rims it around. Kai tips through the middle. Doesn't connect. Down low. In. Tied up. Loose. Kai with it. Kai enters. Blows a tire. Gets the puck in deep. Ball with the hit. Penny with the puck. Throws it in deep. Ball on the forecheck. Oh, goes for a big hit. Knocks himself down. Puck top free. Kai to Penny. Tries to drag around. Just poked up his stick. Goes right to Kai. Kai far side. Andrew. Catch and shoot. And wide. Puck comes free to Kai behind the net. Kai's tied up. Oh! Fox is going to go to the power play again. Ball just decleated into the corner. Ball's back up, heading off the ice. Let's keep this power play hot, boys. Ryan, Dylan, Ryder, Andrew Parker. 3:03 left, second period. LA rims. Parker stops. Down to Adams. Pulls it off the boards, moves it back to Parker. 1-2 it over to Prochop. Andrew drops. Nope, takes the drop to Parker, gives it to Ryan. Same setup as last time. This time it is blocked up into the netting. That'll take 15 seconds off the power play. Puck one to Andrew. Andrew. Oh my gosh, he had Ryder backdoor. Ryder just didn't get all of it. Missed the net. Moves it up to Parker to Andrew. Andrew to Ryan. Ryan back to the middle. Over to Parker one time through the middle to Dylan. That's off his stick. Ryan shoots high. I think the goalie got a blocker on it. Ryder with the puck in the corner to Andrew. Andrew. Parker. Parker. Ryan. Nope. It hits a stick out of his zone. Nope. Ryan keeps it in. Chips through the middle. Dylan. Tied up. LA with the puck. Ryan swipes at it. LA gets it out of the zone. Chipped in past Parker. 2-on-1. Parker gets back. Evens it up. Trochok in the corner with Durrani and Toysher. Parker pulls this out. Heads right up ice. Moves it to Ryan. Ryan enters. He's got ball far side. Goes to breaks on. Looks for ball. Goes to Ryder in the slot. Doesn't connect. Coops rolling. Pucky fans on it. LA moves it out of the zone. Ryan has to wait for Ryder to come out. He does. Ryan comes in. Shot. Save. Rimmed out. Mason will play this behind the net. Coops, ball, Molyneux, Fink, Penny. 32 seconds left on the power play. Ty picks it up behind the net. Ty up ice. Goes wide. Enters the zone. Shot. Hits a stick. Goes into the corner. Ball with it. Ball turned over, but Coops keeps it in. Tied up. Thrown out of the zone. 10 seconds left. Mason plays it in the corner. Moves it to Ty. Ty. That will do it for the power play. Fox unsuccessful on this one. Ty turned over right in the middle. Coops steps up, gets a piece of this, keeps it in. Coops gets it in the O zone. Coops ran off this puck. Hart's in the corner with it. Hart's, Ty. Fink steps. That's going to be off, delayed. LA tips this, hits the top of the glass, comes to Coops in the D zone. Coops rims this up for Ty, icing. Jay Thorington will join Hart's with Durrani and Grandback. Face off to the right of Mason. 31.7 left. Hart's loses this. Shot, save, loose. Makes another save. Granville puts it in the corner. Rimmed around. Comes to Kale. Kale, it's over his stick. Moves it to Hart's. Hart's enters the zone. Shot. Just misses. Durrani. LA with it. LA exits. Day on the forecheck. Forces him back. Gets all the way down. That's going to be an icing. And that'll do it for the period. Oh. Fox, 17 minutes away. 4-1 lead. Martin in net. Penny, Ball, Molyneux at forward. And Crochunk and Henning at D. Toysher, Adams, Molyneux, Toysher are your goal scorers. Off one, LA. Chips through the middle. Past Andrew. Lenny in the corner. Lenny takes a hit, gets the puck. Tied up now by Andrew. LA comes away with it, slides us along. Ball picks it up in the corner. Takes a hit. LA with the puck behind the net. Centers one, comes right to Kai. Kai skates this out. He's got ball up ahead, rips it hard around for Penny. Penny can't kick this down. LA with it now. Through the middle. Catches. Got somebody center. Shot. Scores. Busher's flying out now. Off one. Perfect. Granville knocked off his puck. Ryan in support slides it back to Parker. Parker's got Ryder up ahead. Can't corral it. Chipped in, hits Ryan's stick. Moved in deep. Mason out to play it. Fakes it. Parker picks it up. Parker cuts middle. Rolling puck turned over. Parker gets back. Ties his body. Comes to Dylan. Dylan heads up ice. 3-on-2. Ryan drives middle. Drops to Parker. To Ryan. Loose. Oh, just sitting there in the crease. Chipped out of the zone. Granville comes all the way over for it at the red line. Rims in deep. Goalie stops this. Moves it to his D. Dylan tight behind the net on him. Dylan with the hit. Puck in deep. Comes to Dylan again. Dylan takes a hit and gets it to Hartz. Hartz has Day with him. Hartz to the middle. Day bounces puck. Can't find it. Puck flips way high. Glove down by Coops. Comes to Antea. Goes wide. Jake. Shot. Loose. Hartz can't get there. Puck comes to Coops. Down to Antea. Antea back up top to Coops. Coops shoots through a screen. Doesn't find it. Hartz gets his stick back. LA exits. Thrown in deep. No icing. Coops knocked off this puck. LA picks it up and gets help from Fink. Behind the net, rimmed around up to the D. And Teo picks him up. Back up to the point now. LA with it. Going down low. Behind the net. Side of the net. Tied up. Coops and Hartz. Puck comes to Mason. Pulls it out. Up the middle. Turned over. LA with it. It walks down. Side of the net. Tied up by Fink. Fink all over him in the corner. So a little help from the ref and from Costa. Tied up now. LA pulls it out. Goes up to the point. Day out. Can't block this. Mason saves though. Penny's line out now with Prochalk and Henny. It's off LA to the middle. Ball takes him away. Puck loose in the feet. Turned over. LA with it. Shot. Backdoor misses. I think Andrew got a piece of this. Andrew throws this. Glove down. LA in the neutral zone. Ty gets a piece of this. Penny brings it in the zone. Braxton walks in. Sends a shot that is saved. Granville on now. Never mind. Face off, LA. Top chip, out of the zone. Andrew swipes at it. LA takes it. Enters. Andrew stuffs him at the blue line. LA still with it though. Fans on this. Tipped in deep. Penny picks it up, rims it. Centered by LA. Nobody home except for Kai. Kai puts it in the corner. Penny battles. Gets help from Ball and Delaney. D side to Parker. Parker exits with it. Chips ahead to Kai. Kai, that's going to be no icing. Ryan's line out now. Turnover in the middle. Shot. Save. Coops and Fink join Ryan, Ryder, and Dylan. It's off corner. Glove down by Fink. Ryan with it. Down to Dylan. Then Dylan's feet. Taken by LA. Chipped ahead. Not out. Now it is. Through the middle. LA. Shot. Mason sucks this up. Oh. Face off one. Fox. Slipped out. Oh, that's going to be a nice one. Dylan's fast, but he's not that fast. Face off one again. Dylan hard after it. Picks this up. Throws the brakes on. You got Ryan. Shot saved. Ryan looking for three. Good slide by the goalie. Squares up and makes the save. Hart, Thornton, and Taya come over the boards. Coops and Fink look like they will stay out there. Face off one. Kale moves this to Costa. Shot. Toast save in the corner. Hards to Kale. Kale down low. LA takes it. Off the boards. Coop, or not Coops, Fink rather. Keeps this in the zone. I didn't see what happened behind. I didn't see what happened to start it. I don't know. I didn't see what started it. Looks like Fox will be on the PK here. Kale and Fink are in the box, and one of the LA players is in the box. Big kill here for Fox. Parker wins this, but goes right up to the point, walks down, shot, glove down, Hearts all over him. Hearts, Kochal, Penny, Durrani are your killers. Andrew throws this all the way down. I think Jack and the other player were offsetting, and then Kale got the third one. I don't know. There's no tens. Nobody else went in the box. We'll see here in a minute 30 who pops out, whether it's Kale or Jack. Costa goes down. Yeah, there we go. They get a trip here on LA. It's like 4-on-4 hockey now. So 4-on-4 for a minute 16, then Fox will be on a short power play. LA wins this. Ryan and Dylan combine to turn it away. LA skates this right back in, though. Tied up. LA with the puck. Dylan with the hit. Pusher pulls it ahead and out of the zone. Ryan kicks it to himself. Knocked out of the zone by LA. Misses his pass. Dylan's going to skate into this. He's got Ryan with him. Dylan, Ryan, backhander. Oh, saved. Ryan didn't get all of this. Ball, Malinu, Krochal, Tenny. Tied up, LA with it. Behind the net. LA skates this out near side. 30 seconds left. Lenny cuts this off. Kicked out of the zone by Ball. He gives chase. He's got Kai with him. Too far for Kai. Kai picks it up in the corner, though. Around the D. Kai tries a wraparound stuff. 15 seconds left. In deep. LA enters. Taken. Oh, LA gets around everybody's shot. Saved Mason. And that'll do it for the Fox penalty. Why has Kale or Fink not come out yet? Scorekeeper's confused. Kale should be out of the box here. Actually, everybody should be. The end of the 2 minutes is done, except for the one LA player. They should all be out now, minus the one LA player. Yeah, after the two. No, not a 10. Just a 2. Who did? No, that's a new penalty. That was the trip on Parker. Fox on a 35-second power play now. Dylan winds up, heads in, goes the brakes on, delays it over to Adams. Adams up the board to Kochuk. Andrew. They're just daring him to shoot. He moves it to Ryder. Toe save. Dylan picks for Ryan. Ryan to Andrew. Andrew's got Ryder down low. Tipped by Ryder over the net. Ryder, side of the net. LA wins this. All the way down. 5 seconds left on the power play. A little confusion on what line's going here. Hartson and Teo over the boards. That'll do it. 5-on-5 hockey now. Adams with the puck. Chips in deep. Adams picks this up, and Teo on it. Up the boards to Parker. Parker sends one through. Oh, hits the inside of the net. Puck in the corner. Dave wins this free, puts it right back in the scrum, though. Hart's good move, pulls it out. Hart's has that poked off his stick. Lifts the stick, ties it up. Day in the corner with Hart's now. LA drags it out, though, up to the point, and Taya picks it up. Jake takes a hit. Liam gets away with one. Liam walks to the middle, shot, glove save. All right, so everybody's out of the box. 5-on-5 hockey. 4-2 lead. 8:34 left. Penny's line. Fink and Coops. Net guard issue here for Ball. That's resolved. The puck finds him. His shot is blocked. Reversed by LA, right to Easton. Easton goes for the hit, doesn't play the puck, turned over. Hits Kai skate, not out of the zone. Oh, Easton, no. Oh, okay. The ref did call a penalty and put his arm right back down. Lot to sort out here. Coops is tossed. Ball is tossed. Well, it's because it's less than 10 minutes. So they're getting 10, so they're gone. And a couple of LA players are tossed. Easton and Costa are gone, and 2 LA players are gone as well. There's under 10 minutes left, so surely they got 2s and 10s, and that's why they're gone. Langen's going over there right now to see. Jack is going over there right now to see if he can figure out what they're calling. Get control, boys. Don't let them drag you into this kind of game. So right there behind the play. So watch right here. The ref goes to call a penalty, and then he puts his arm down. He's like, nope, I'm going to let it go. And then that kid, he just bum rushed Easton.
He went over Easton,
yeah. But then Costa is going to get the retaliation right there because Kai threw the first hip check.
Oh, I can't get it. Yeah. Oh, geez.
What do they put it in as? What do they put it in as? Or nothing? Yeah, okay. All right, so it looks like the refs are finally decided what they're going to do. Costa and Easton are both in the locker room, and two kids from LA are as well. I'm assuming they got tens coming. LA just sent another kid to the box, and there's a power play up for Fox. I was told, I can't go to game sheets right now, but I was told one of the LA players got two twos and a 10. So I'm assuming that is where the power play stems from. I'm sure everyone else got tens and twos. So as of now, Fox will be on the power play. 8:16 left. Huh, sorry, I've been letting the timer run the whole time. We've been talking about this for 8 minutes. They're over there talking to the coaches now, so. All right, well, they talked to the LA coach. Now he's over to talk to Travis. So Costa got. Yeah, it sounds like they're populating the score sheet now. Oh, I think that means he's done for tomorrow or for the afternoon game too. A match penalty. We'll have to sort all this out. I'm sure we'll know here shortly what the ramifications are. But we're down Eastern and Costa for the remainder of this game. We'll see if it bleeds in the next game or not. Don't let them pull you into this kind of game, boys. Just beat them. Fox to the power play. Dylan, Ryan, Ryder, Andrew, Parker. Ryan wins this. Parker with the puck. Parker sends one through, blocked by Dylan. Comes to Andrew, bats this out of the air to himself. Cycles it along. Ryder cycles it along to Ryan. Ryan to Dylan. Dylan to Parker. Parker up top. Over to Andrew. Andrew drops to Parker. Parker punch turn up to Ryan. Ryan back to Parker. Parker, Andrew. Rolling puck. Andrew, Ryder up in the air. Dylan swings at it, misses. Puck thrown down by LA. Mason way out to play it. Moves it to Andrew. LA gets a change. Andrew skates this up and moves it near side to Parker. Parker through the middle. Dylan down low. Ryder saved. LA throws this out. Andrew plays it along. LA wanted a high stick, and they might be right with that, but it's not called. Ryan with it. Centers taken away. Dylan knocked off this puck. LA with it. 1 minute left on the power play. Hit by Parker. Puck in deep with Mason. Martin rims it along. Ryder turned over. LA loose. Saved by Mason. Kicked way out. LA still with it. Pitched over Fink. Taken by LA. Fox, we're still on the power play, boys. Shoot, sorry about that. LA throws this down. Hits. Hearts a stick. Pops to Kai. Kai pulls it through the middle. Turned over. Penny. Helps. We'll have to see what lines look like now. Missing a D and another or a forward. Granville. Fink. 15 seconds left power play. Fink drops for Kai. Kai winds up. Cuts middle. Moves it to Mason. Hearts, red line. Chips in deep. Stick lift. Hearts in the corner now. Wins this. Up to Delaney. Keeps it in. Back to even strength. Oh, picked off out of the box. LA. In deep. Fink cuts this off. Parker on it. Parker heads up ice. He's got Kale and Braxton. Parker through the middle. Shot hits the post. Rolling puck. Penny up in the air. Poked past him. Penny gets there. Slows it down. Puck through the middle. Comes to Kale. Kale sends it in deep. LAD picks it up behind the net. Cycled in deep now. Through the middle. Connects. Kale takes him down. LA with the puck. Chips in deep. Through the middle. Glove down. Fink. Can't get this out. Turned over. Good play by Krochal. Gets back. Shot goes wide. Puck in the corner. Day skates this out to Andrew. Andrew moves in deep. LA turns it right back in. Fink picks this up. To Krochal. He rims this back for Fink. Fink up ahead. Intea. Intea tries to get it deep. Kale seals up his man. Fink throws it in on net. Fox gets a change. So it looks like Hartz has jumped up and taken Easton's spot. Kale's moved to center on that third line between Dayan and Taya, and the first line remains unchanged. D pairing, they're just rolling 5 now. Delaney and Granville are out now. Adams misses Dylan. Puck in with LA. 4.5 left. Deutscher forces him to throw one up. Cut off by Granville. Comes to Parker. Parker through the middle. Ryan in his feet. Backhands it to Dill. Dylan evades the hit. Dylan throws it through the middle. Misses Parker. Ryder throws the brakes on. Forces him to drop it. LA. D to D. Through the middle. Connects. Ryan takes this away. Comes right to Parker. Flips it high. Glove down. LA. Dylan with a stick lift. LA skates it back in. 4 minutes left. Good poke by Parker. Forces him back. Tucked in behind him, though. Mason in the corner. Rimmed around. LA with it. Behind the net. Loose in front. Parker seals it up. Mason, covers it up. Yes, ma'am. So both of our boys got unsportsmanlike conduct, match penalties, 5 minutes. I think that means they're done for tonight too. I don't know. They were flipping through the rule book. You would hope they wouldn't give them a penalty that would cost them a game, but you never know. Puck one out of the zone by Kai. Tipped ahead by Kai with Braxton. Kai, he had Hart's crashing. Comes to Penny. Penny, tight turn, poked away from him, gets it right back though. Braxton walks in his feet, slides it up top. Andrew, Fink, Factoria, Kai can connect. 3-on-2, Fink hustles back, evens it up through the middle, nobody's there. LA with it, far side, Mason saves, up in the air, loose in the slot, poked away by Fink. Kai gets muscled off this puck, Fink with it, loose in the middle, Crochalk. Penny, Kai in his skate, rolling puck, Braxton skates into it, moves it to Kai, red line, Kai deep. Not deep. When it comes to Fink, he gets this deep. Goalie catches this, settles it, D with it. Flips it through the middle, over the hand, but Parker knocks it down. Parker in deep. Rimmed around. Through the middle, Kale with a hit, frees this up to Day. Day throws this in deep. LA through the middle, hits a stick in the zone. Martin plays this along, rims it for Parker. Parker skates into it, flips it high. LA gets a stick on this. LA cuts through the middle. Thrown in deep, kitty corner. 2 minutes left, so in 10 seconds. Buck Day kicks this out of the zone. LA with it. Day in and pay a change. Kale stuck out there. Pokes this away, puck in deep on Mason. Mason ties it up. Kale gets a stick on this side of the net. Loose, Mason saves, still loose. Thrown, not out. Got through, Kale blocks this with still inside of the net. Comes to Adams, behind the net. Granville goes for the hit. Kale pokes this away. Mason covers. Gonna get a timeout here. Oh, maybe not. I guess there's no timeouts. That's strange. So Ryan, Dylan, Ryder, Fink, Crochalk. 141. Getting an impromptu timeout right now anyway. It's been a timeout nonetheless. Delaney over the boards now. He joins Crochalk. Forwards remain unchanged. Face off one, LA. Shot goes over the net. Dylan ties him up. Puck comes up to the point. LA with an empty net. Dylan with a block shot. Shot. Dylan with another block up in the air. Hits the netting. Who do we got putting one in the empty net? Krochok seems due. Face off one. Off the boards. Ryan to the middle. Ryder can't get to the rolling puck. LA picks it up. Sends it right back in deep. Mason with it. Leaves it for Parker. Turned over. Ryan in the corner foot. Rips it hard around for Dill. Oh, that's going to. Oh, I thought about turning. That's going to be an icing. That puck got on edge and started rolling towards the net, and it steered itself straight. .108 left. Same five. It's off. One by Fox. Andrew doesn't get there. Dylan ties it up. Pops free. Andrew can't clear it. Now he does. And that's going to be another icing. Oh, man, just barely. 55.6 left now. Penny's line comes out now. Molyneux, Hartz, and Duraney and Krochok stay. It's off one. Andrew ties this up. He gets it. He throws it through the middle, taken in by LA. That's out of the zone. No icing, neutral zone. LA with it. Ty picks his pocket. No, he doesn't. LA kicks this back out. Through the middle, connects in on Parker. Wide. Parker blocks that up into the netting. .39.2 left now. I don't think they started the clock right after that whistle because I had only 29 seconds left. Andrew off. Fink on. Hartson to take the draw. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't start it for 10 seconds. Yeah. Close enough. We'll take it. 31.5 now. Hartz wins this draw. Parker skates into it. Parker hunts the open net. That's in. Parker Duraney with the empty netter. Tails line out now with Granville and Fink. Face off one. Day moves this in deep. LA picks it up. D to D. Back to the D. Trips up. Through the middle. Day ties this up. That will do it. Fox finally shakes that monkey. That is LA. Puts them down 5-2. We'll see you back Dearborn 6:45, I believe, tonight. Fox takes on, is it Phoenix tonight? Yeah. Becky doesn't know, but she's saying yeah.
No, I know.
Oh. All right, we'll see you at Dearborn this evening.